Hello and welcome to episode 38 of my Metroid Dread Randomizer series, where all the items and transports have been shuffled and I start at a random location. I'm Blue Psyduck and let's get right into the game. And start. We are starting with Grapple Beam and Speed Booster. And we are starting in Artaria. Okay, so let's see which one. Okay, it's the top one. We have the grapple so we can look down here. And open, okay. Let's also check this exit up here. It's for the main gate, okay. We may come back later here. I don't think we can do anything there yet. Don't have the morph ball. So let's see, next item is down here. Okay, it is the morph ball. Always good to have in the beginning. So yeah, and because we are starting in Artaria, let's do the more traditional loop in Artaria. Nothing down there. Nothing here. Part here, okay. Another E part. Up here is nothing. Biggie tank here, okay. Always nice to have some health in the beginning. And a small one behind it. Nothing here. Let's use the bottom path. I don't have a charge beam yet. And our first hint now.
Uploading data.
So you've accessed it.
Suit is in Dion. nothing up here. And nothing here. Nothing up here. Ah, okay. Jumped into the E.M.M.I. Another power from tank. And our second hand now.
Uploading data.
Both E.M.M.I you encounter.
Plasma beam is in Gaboran. And wave beam is here, okay. And with the wave beam, I think I will now go to Cataris. So let's see, first item, yeah, big missile tank, better than nothing. So we don't have bombs, so we have to take the lower path here. We don't have a suit, so we have to first kill the enemies that are not disturbing us, and we have to do this speed booster trick again. Okay, first try. And our next hint. So let's see what Adam wants to tell us.
Uploading data.
E.M.M.I stands for expert.
A spin can also be found in Taiwan. So these are already 2 hints for Taiwan now. So let's see. Oh, it's the white beam. Do I have enough health? Maybe I should. Not if I take so long to actually kill enemy. Can I heal somewhere? I cannot heal fully, it seems. Okay, this enemy is now back. So let's try this again. I have to get this enemy out of the way. Not enough health, especially if I get hit again. So let's heal up a little bit more. Okay, now I'm full health. And now maybe... kill the enemy. I'm too slow. No, I don't get out of here. I'm too slow. Ah! Close. But this should be possible, definitely. And having the white beam opens up Cataris a little bit more. Good. So let's again eat the E.M.M.I. Okay. And let's try again. This one more block. Can I get up there? No, I don't think so. Okay, this should be now enough time. Yes, okay. So we get the checkpoint if we enter this room, so we have the white beam now mostly saved. Where is it? It's down here. Come up here, E.M.M.I. Thank you. And okay, we have the suit here. This would have made the white beam a little bit easier. We can keep this item key part. This did not work as expected. Not reach. Does. And let's get the E.M.M.I out of the way. And this is the first DNA already, okay. I think we can actually shortcut here a little. Not going out. Step to right to the left. To the right. Okay. Checking this item as well. But yeah, missile tank, so don't need it really. Of course I never opened this door. And currently I cannot even open this door because I don't have a charge beam. So cannot take the bottom path, can only take the top one. Nothing there. Nothing to the right. And I think I cannot get up here. Yeah, does not really reach. Okay, so what can we do? We can go towards the purple teleporter and maybe go to Diron. We have 2 hands in Diron, so maybe it's time to follow these hands. Cannot take this path. I think I need this booster here. There's one item here I can look at. Nothing. One item here I can look at. Nothing. One item here at the top. Oh, it's the jump, I think. Okay. So both items in Diron actually the second ones. So the second suit and the second jump. And we can also check behind. Great. Nothing and nothing. I think Quaid itself is not yet in logic, because currently we have no way of staying up in the second phase. I cannot check this, I don't have bombs. So I don't have the bombs to skip the second phase, I don't have magnet to hold onto the platform, and I don't have space jump to stay in the air. So let's keep Quaid for later. And go to Diron now. Here, nothing. We can look into this room. Nothing there. and nothing down. Cannot exit on the other side because it's a charge door. So let's go back and into the E.M.M.I room, I think. Nothing up here. Big E-Tank here. And let's see what our DNA hand will be. Carburan Flipper. So this is the Elon exit. So where normally Elon would be. Okay, I have the Cripple, so I can get out of here again. Still don't have any bombs. Can look at this item. All bomb tank. Let's see, I think there's nothing more I can do here. Yeah, don't have bombs. So this item, no. There's one item done. Yeah, E.M.M.I is here. So let's not take it yet. This was the wrong way, and E.M.M.I has me. Just a suit, but I don't think I have enough time for. Get out of here. So let's take it. But I think... no. Okay. Nice. So I think I can keep the suit now. Let's get shortly out of here to actually save it. So, okay, so this opens up the freezer room and the lava rooms as well. So there's one hint to the right here. So let's also get this one. Cannot do the E.M.M.I yet because I don't have any bombs. So let's see what this hint tells us.
Uploading data.
This area, Itorash.
Flash shift in Artaria, okay. Charge beam would be nice to have at some point. So I never looked at the item on top, I think. Okay, nothing. There's the E.M.M.I. I want to take the lower, the upper path to Randovania, I think. There's E.M.M.I right in the way. No. So let's see, I want to take this exit. That one is still confusing. Maybe I could also open up this path here. Let's go first to the bottom. There we go. The rest to the top. Yeah, this exit should be so let's go down. The E.M.M.I is here, of course. I hate this yellow E.M.M.I. It's always annoying. Yeah, this path I want to take. There's one more item down here. Oh, it's the second jump. Okay, so we have both items hinted in die one. And you can continue down here. Let's see this exit. Cataris central unit. I think I can only get one item because I cannot get out of there. But let's see this one item. Nothing, okay. And because I don't have charge beam yet, I cannot move this block down here. You need a charge beam. So we have to go back for now. Quick enough for this part is always a little bit close when you go back, because if you don't have the flash shift, because of how quick the E.M.M.I is. So what doing next? I could look above in the freezer. I have the suit for it now to see what exit we have there. Nothing up there. And Gaboran Robot. One item. then the block. So I will not move the block yet. I will look at this item. The reason is that this block can lock you out of Gawaran. We know that the plasma beam is in Gawaran, which you would need to come back here in this room. And moving the block could lock you out depending on how the transports are shuffled. So I won't do it yet. I will look for other paths to Gawaran. So let's see, I think I will maybe go back to Artaria now. Wrong direction. And look at the through the rooms there. Because I think I cannot really do anything here in Taiwan anymore. All the suits and jumps I can look at in the direction of the screw attack exit. I could also look at this item here. There's a speed booster item. We know that flash shift is somewhere. Don't know if we really need it yet. Got to load the speed booster. I don't know if we need it yet, but always useful to have. Not here. So let's see, there's one item here and 3 following up or 4. Ah, charge beam, okay. This is good. So this opens up a lot more. Ah, I cannot get through here. I forgot you need bombs. So it was actually only this one item I could get. But good thing I still went here. So with the charge beam, we can now clear our, or continue here in Artaria to the top loop, beat the E.M.M.I. There was the robot in the way. Take this path, cannot get through there, of course. But the other paths would have been quicker, I think. I forgot that these doors are still closed. So, okay, now we continue to the right here. Big missile tank here, okay. Nothing down there. Nothing there. Varia submarine. That could be an exit after the E.M.M.I to take. We have all suits and all jumps, so Varia is a little bit more navigatable. Another big missile tank, okay. Another big missile tank. So, game give me all the missiles now. And nothing on the E.M.M.I. So then, as mentioned, I will now go to the Varia exit. If Samus decides to jump. Oh, bombs are there, okay. So this opens up quite a bit more. Let's go to the top here first. I didn't find the flash shift in Artaria. But with the bombs I could now go back to the freezer room. I want superheated. Let's look at this one item there. Or I could also look at more items if I go up here. Nothing here. Yeah, let's stay in Taiwan maybe and return to Purinia later. Nothing here. And Artaria screw attacks, so yeah, I think I will... Can I get out of there without screw? Let's have a look. Possibility is high that the flash shift is back there. Not here. Not there. Not here. Yeah. Now I have to actually take a loop. And not here. Yeah, I already saw this one. So it could be on the varia loop, or it could be on Scorpius. Maybe let's do... It could also be at the bottom. Here is one item which I can look at now. There are actually some more locations. No, not here. There's the room down here where I didn't enter before. So let's clean up Artaria a little bit. I think the only thing we can't do yet is Scorpius. Big E-tank. Can also look at the item above the photo E.M.M.I. No. Don't fall down. Okay. Now I think only Corpus and the Cataris loop are remaining. And flash shift is down there, okay. So I cannot reach it yet. We'll need the super missiles. Nothing here. I think I have enough missiles for now. Do I have enough power bombs? I don't know. Let's take this tank. Do I go to Cataris? Yeah, I think I can do the Gaboran loop now. And maybe clean out a little bit of Cataris as well. Setting going down. Key part. And the second item is nothing, okay. And nothing here, so. So let's also do Quaid now. Then we don't have to conflict with this part of Cataris anymore. Nothing here. Okay. And with the bombs, the second phase is trivial. Oh, second charge beam, okay. And I think I can actually clear out Cataris except for experiment. So let's go the top part first, because there were some items missing which I didn't look up yet. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there, and big eating on the other side. Open this door up in case I will need it, but I don't think I really will need it. And let's also move this up. We have Randovania quite protected. Okay. Can I do something there? Maybe let's go there, because I think I can only look at one item and do the quiet warp sequence. Nothing here. So this also opens up Artaria if you want to go there again. Nothing here, and our next hint now.
Uploading data.
CPR appears to be
Random cloak is in Randovania. Cannot look at this item, don't have screw attack yet. E part here. Okay, this was everything in the house for now. So now going back to Taiwan and continuing Taiwan. Ah yeah, my favorite E.M.M.I. So let's check this exit. Elite Shoso. Do I want 200 yen? No, I don't have power bomb, so it does not make a lot of sense. Big E-Tank, okay. And now it's time to beat this stupid E.M.M.I here. I don't have the booster here. I already broke this one. Oh, here's a screw attack, okay. Screw attack now. And nothing. Stormgate, I cannot do anything here. Okay, so with this, I think I will return to Cataris now. Not Cataris, to Randovania. And look if there are some items there. So I think Taiwan is... one item here, I can get it on the path. One item there. And I think this is everything here now. And we have all exits of Taiwan. E-Part hier, okay. And back to Burenia wieder. Okay, where's my speed booster? So let's go first to the bottom, because without plasma beam I cannot get through there. Then we can return here and go to the top. And maybe the transport at the top is
Uploading
useful.
data.
The lower levels of the
Ice missiles are on Furenia. Nothing here. I have to pay attention because I can soft block. Don't have the flash shift yet. So I have to be a little bit careful at the flash shift room. Nothing here. Nothing here. And missile tank here, but I cannot get that. Okay. So then we can go to Upper Burenia. We can beat Tropiga. Yeah, okay. Nothing here. Nothing below 2 giga. And nothing on Tortuga. Sooner exit here. And later I think we can get in. We have score check, we have gravel. So we should be getting into Gaboran a little bit. First item we will check is what is behind Gozuna. Nothing, okay. Nothing here. Key part here, okay. I cannot get in here because I don't have all the points. There's the plasma beam. So plasma beam is behind storm missiles. I need storm missiles. There's the cutscene here. So, and without plasma beam I cannot enter Gaboran any further. So I think we have one path to Frenia from the starting location, so maybe let's take this one. Let's have a save first. Not close. Nothing up there. Nothing up there. And our next hint.
Uploading data.
This area ready.
Spin and Cataris, yeah, we found this nearly at the beginning. Maybe let's go to the transport here first. Still need Itorash. We could do the E.M.M.I as well. It's Elon, we cannot do Elon without the plasma beam. Yeah, let's do the E.M.M.I here. And nothing on the E.M.M.I. Not look at this item. Question now is, do I go to SQ even though I will not come out of it again? So maybe save here, so you can then reset to here and then do SQ and look if SQ has its own storm missiles. We still don't have any hint where the storm missiles could be. There's also one exit down here I can now reach. Ah, but I cannot come back. Can I? This was nothing, okay. Hanupia E.M.M.I. I can do Hanupia from here. So, 4 items I think. Or 3 items. Plus a hand. are the second bombs. I cannot do this E.M.M.I. I don't have the power bombs yet. Unless they are on the E.M.M.I, but let's hope they are not. Let's do this. Oh. Okay. Time did not break the doors. Nothing here, okay. And let's get a hand here.
Uploading data.
This area, Nubia.
Bomb in Hanubia, yes, I just found them. Thank you, Adam. And we have Itorash here, okay. So we finally get our DNA hand.
Uploading data.
So let's see, what do we need?
Samus, you have manifested
Persona
the
Experiment
Metroid DNA.
and the Ice E.M.M.I. So we will need Plasma Beam. And for this we will need the Storm Missiles. And we will need the Ice Missiles, where we at least know that they are in Randovania. And of course we have to find our power bombs as well. But I cannot get in here, so I think this is not really helping here. Yeah, because of this door I cannot get back out of here, so we have to do a small detour through Cataris. So let's see. There's one item at the teleporter here, so let's check this first. Oh, it is the ice missiles. Okay. Good thing I checked. So with this, can we get into Gaboran now? Not really. I'm still unsure if I should move this block because we also don't have the magnet. But there are a lot of items here, so maybe we should risk it. So, oh, this was one button. So it was from Taiwan. Let's take this one. So yeah, plan is I will check Gaboran. First save here so that I can reset if I need to. And if it's nothing, then I will look back into Forenia and go to SQ. Because I have the impression that if you are missing the storm missiles, SQ likes to have them itself, so maybe this is again the case. Ouch. Okay. I wanted to put power on. I can also check this item here in Taiwan. No. So let's look at the bottom here. Nothing. And yeah, there's the risk that you lock yourself out of Gaboran. I think it's not really the case because in our case... okay, if storm missiles are here in Gaboran and I cannot pick them up yet. Because teleporting out is not considered in logic. And so it can happen that you lock yourself out if items and transport are in bad placement. I had this happen to me actually one time before when I was not recording. That's why I'm always a little bit careful with this. Ah, there's the magnet. But it could be because we already have the ice missiles that we are not locked out anywhere. Now we have to see. And the risk is if you save, for example, at the hint location, then you also can hardlock your game, which happened to me just once either. I had this issue. It was simply not beatable because I teleported back out. So let's maybe not save here. Let's have a look at the hint.
Uploading data.
Samus, you are approaching.
Super missile is in Elon, okay. Not saving. Yeah, because I can destroy this, I think we are actually safe. Or are we? I don't know. Nothing here. And nothing up here. Because if I go here, it is the DNA transport. Can I get back into here? Okay, maybe if I beat the E.M.M.I and collect this item, because then I have all items within this area. And I think then I should be fine to actually leave it again. Let's beat the E.M.M.I first. We already know that it has a DNA, so it won't have any item. So, second DNA now. So let's check this one item which is still here. Nothing. And I think these are all items in this area. So I can now save here and look at the exit to Elon, or what would normally be Elon. No, it's lower HP. So this is actually, I think, lower Bovania is the only thing left, yes. So let's have a look there. Nothing there. Another hand. Maybe a helpful one.
Uploading data.
EX have spread across.
Bomb in Borenia, we already found it. Nothing here. Nothing here. Can also check this. Nothing here. Did not know. Nothing here. If I go down here, I can get out because I have all the suits and jumps. But I can... one item I can still check, but not the other ones in Lower Borenia because I don't have power bombs. Okay, then I think, yeah, Varenia is the next play. Varenia, I cannot use the teleport, so quickest way I think is Artaria. Nothing here. And just one more item. Big E-tank, okay. Can I get this one? I've more than enough health, but oh, it's looking nice to have many E-tanks in the display at the above. Okay, then let's go to SQ. Let's maybe save again. Bottom exit. So let's see if SQ has something. First item is nothing. Second item is nothing and SQ itself. SQ itself has the stupid storm missiles. I hate you, SQ. Is this even randomized? So okay, now we have to find a way to Gavoran. Could be Purenia, for example, Purenia upper. So let's check this item. Nothing. So what is the quickest way? Ja, so Artaria. And Artaria was at the top. So let's see. It's a long time since I picked up this item. So I have to open up this door. Now I think I have to actually go back. Yeah. Box break, and here I can now pick up the plasma beam. So next step will be Edon. So we have to go back to Varia. We cannot use the teleport, so we will actually go back the way we came. On the way back, maybe I can also get the item here in the ice room. But first, let's do Elon to unlock the 2 missing bosses. And we know that at least supers are in Elon. Power bombs are here, okay. Then we are in go mode. Because yeah, this is the last item which is missing. We can beat Gozuna, we can beat SQ after Elon. And not SQ. Ah yes, supers, okay. Experiment. So Elon kind of stacked this time with 2 out of 5 items being progression. And I'm currently thinking, is it worth to actually return to Artaria to fetch the flash shift? I think it is helpful for experiment. So maybe when we are at a teleport again, we could teleport shortly to Artaria. Core bombs being in such a location, I would have never expected that. Can it be further isolated? I don't think so. All the way back then, Elon. So let's see, quickest way to a teleporter. I can now use the teleporter on Varia. Or I could have teleported directly to the start. Maybe this is quicker. Because then we are already in Artaria. So now which one to take first? Let's do Kozuna first, maybe. Okay, this was Kozuna. So 13A, now going to Cataris. direction. Safety save before experiment. Okay. This slot is there, okay. Again this attack, okay. Did activate this time. And let's beat it normally. Okay. And this is our last DNA. And now to get back to Hanupia, because Itorash is in Hanupia this time, I will have to go to Randovania. And I think, yeah, this was one of the Randovania entries. And this is time. So yeah, this seed took a little bit longer, 2 hours and nearly 20 minutes. Reason for this, I blame the storm results being on SQ again, and also the power bombs being way back in the furthest point away in Elon. So yeah, and then other progression were locked behind these two. And of course the storm results were not hinted, so we didn't know where actually they were. So, because if they were hinted, I think I would have gone earlier to Varia and check on SQ. So the only item we didn't find were the Quantum Cloak, which was hinted in Varia. So it should be somewhere in lower Varia. Gravity suit room, okay. Wasn't able to do this item because I didn't have power bombs. Yeah, but in the end it was an interesting seed, especially because there was some logic chain involved. And with this, as always, thank you for watching and see you next mission.